breaking news in the world of sports. Spanish Soccer Federation President Luis Rubiales is resigning. Follows weeks of fierce criticism for the unwanted kiss he gave to a star player during the Women's World Cup celebration. On Friday, the Spanish national prosecutor filed a complaint against Rubiales, paving the way for the country's national court to launch a formal investigation and begin gathering evidence which could lead to possible charges. We've got team coverage. CNN World Sports anchor Don Riddell and CNN Sports analyst Christine Brennan are with us. Don, I want to start with you. What else do we know?
You know, it's been 3 weeks now since the Spanish football team won the Women's World Cup in Australia, but the story ever since then has been absolutely dominated by the male president of the Spanish Football Federation, Luis Rubiales. And as you say, he is now finally resigning. Ever since he was roundly criticised for planting an unsolicited kiss on the lips of the player Jenni Hermoso, Rubiales has defiantly remained in his position, but he has now evidently changed his tune. Rubiales revealed his intentions during an interview with Piers Morgan.
Going to do?
You're going to resign?
Yeah, I'm going to. Yes, because I cannot continue my work.
What was the final moment for you? Was it talking to your family, your dad perhaps?
Yeah, my father, my daughters, I spoke with them. It's not, they know it's not a question about me, and some friends very, very close to me. And they say to me, Luis, now you have to focus in your dignity and to continue your life, because if not, probably you are going to damage people you love.
His departure is hugely significant. His behaviour, and up until now his lack of contrition and his refusal to take any responsibility for it, has been hugely damaging for the reputation of Spanish football on the world stage. And this scandal exploded at a time when Spain is bidding to co-host the Men's World Cup tournament in 2030. In the wake of the kiss, Spain's players refused to play again for the national team until Rubiales quit or was fired. Since then, the head coach, Jorge Vilda, has been sacked, and now Rubiales has finally stepped down. Will this all be enough to get the players back? We will soon find out.
And Christine, it took a little while for this to happen. What is your reaction to this news?
Paula, with Don summed it up beautifully, of course, over the last 3 weeks. And that's kind of amazing, isn't it? 21 days from that unwanted kiss, also known as sexual assault, to finally the decision that probably should have happened within a few days. And even if Rubiales had understood the magnitude of the situation at that moment, he could have saved himself and the team and the entire federation, the Spanish Federation, so much angst and you know, would have put this burden behind them, at least from the standpoint of he would have been gone. No, he did not, because he was living, frankly, Paula, in a different world. He was living in a world where men could get away with this kind of stuff. Who knows if you feel comfortable doing that in front of the cameras? What on earth has been going on behind the cameras? We know the Spanish players last year, a year ago, were rebelling against their coach, who is now gone, as Don said, as well. But there's been trouble in the Spanish Federation for a long time. And finally, the comeuppance has occurred. I think this is a wonderful day, frankly, for women around the world, not just in sports, but throughout culture. And women are being listened to, and the world is reacting. And if FIFA and the misogynistic, sexist world of soccer is reacting this way, even though it's only 3 weeks, that's also pretty quick in some ways. It's certainly much better than it would have been 10 or 15 years ago, probably even 5 years ago, Paula. And I think that's one of the big takeaways.
Christine, are you surprised at all that this story didn't simply fade away, and instead there was this pressure and really global attention, and it was sustained? Does that surprise you?
It did. Yes, Paula, it did surprise me a little, again, because of the nature of football, the dominance of men, all the countries that couldn't care less about their women's teams, that don't pay them, that don't respect them, that didn't even field teams for decades. And so, yeah, certainly, as I said, maybe even just 5 years ago, this would have just gone, oh, well, whatever. But no, this blew up and became a worldwide story, obviously, as it should have. One of the Spanish politicians right off the bat said, this is our Me Too moment. And Jenny Hermoso, right away in the first interviews after it happened, said, I didn't like that. So women have found their voice. The world has listened. And if the world of football, of men's soccer, male-dominated soccer, Paula, can listen to women like this, I think the sky's the limit for sports that are not as misogynistic or sexist. And so in many ways, this is a moment of celebration, even though, of course, the Spanish women didn't get a chance to celebrate because that was taken away from them by Rubiales. But what a cultural and historic moment this is that I think will be remembered for many, many, many years to come.
Dawn Rydell and Christine Brennan, thank you so much.